Hi, I'm Reinhardt Kenneth. I'm a fashion and celebrity photographer. Today we're shooting my second art collection called Hourglass. We're basically taking inspiration from my younger work between 14 and 17-year-old Reinhardt. I used to be such a rebellious artist growing up. I was very lucky to be featured at the Louvre, in Vogue, and Art Basel, and I basically wanted to gain inspiration from that younger self, almost like go in the psyche and be like, what the fuck was I thinking, and kind of run with it and do it the way I would now. I think the process in itself with this project is going to be very different than anything I've done. With my first collection with Astro, everything was so well planned out. Every narrative meant something very direct, but I think I want Hourglass to be very open to interpretation. I want Hourglass to be very experimental, and I want Hourglass to reflect how I worked back then when I was working solo, and I was just like taking photos of my friends back in high school and sort of like manipulating them and making them look insane. My older work explored a lot with like unconventional like methods that was being used as an example, like, you know, like everyone would use a liquefy tool to make themselves skinnier, but instead I would make people like swans or some crazy shit like that. And I feel like I kind of want to like revisit that and be like, okay, I can do that again, but like, how am I going to do that in 2023? Photography, yes, it's the art of painting with light, but it's also the art of freezing time. Like that second will never come back. Time in itself is something that has meant to me so much. Time is something that I have trouble with if I feel like it's being wasted. I think ultimately, I just wanted to see how I would do it now, how I would gain this inspiration and do it now, because I admired how rebellious and how wild and how young I was, and I wish I was still as wild as I was sometimes. And I feel like now I'm going to revisit that. I'm going to see what 2013 Reinhardt would have done.
There was one song that we played, like every time it was like say 3 o'clock.